Hey, how's my people doing today? It's Matt, and it is Wild Wednesday, and I got another wild one for you. It's one that is getting a lot of negative reviews, I feel like, or a lot of mixed reviews. I'm not really much into watching mainstream films, really. But this one is definitely a mainstream one. I don't dislike it. I don't love it. I thought it was an okay movie. One that I am happy to own, and I got a really cool release of it. And it's from 2019, and it stars Sherri Moon Zombie, Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, Richard Brake, who's always awesome, Jeff Daniel Phillips, Kevin Jackson, Tracey Lee, Sylvia Evans, Emilio Rivera, Richard Edson, Poncho Muller, D. Wallace, Clint Howard, Danny Trejo, and a plethora of other actors that are scattered throughout this film. And that's one thing that Zombie does, is he brings in a lot of older actors you just don't see from stuff anymore. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. In this case, Sid Haig went years without being in films, or at least very scattered career there for a while. It's sad to say he passed away shortly thereafter. The extremely limited run of this in the theater. And that is none other than the 2019 film of Three from Hell, which, by the way, I got this release from Walmart. I don't really go there too often. I went there on a whim, and this was the very last release of this that they had, or at least the last one they had on the shelves. There's what we got for as far as special features there, guys. It is a Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy on as far as that part. I'll go ahead and open this up for you guys and show you what we got going on here. It does come with a large t-shirt that says "Disco Sucks." It's a little too small for me, but I'm going to keep it wrapped up anyways, because that's what I do, is try to keep things as pure as possible. And as far as, there's the release right there. Pretty standard. We got Bill Moseley, Sherri Moon Zombie, and Richard Brake here. I thought they did really, really well in the three. Sherri Moon Zombie, very nuts and insane in this one. I was blown away by her acting in this. She actually, she's not one that's known for being a top-notch actress, but she did a very, very good job in this. I was thoroughly enjoyed. As far as what I would say it's about, it starts off right away with several news casts that are basically telling you what had happened to the Devil's Rejects. That would be Otis, Spaulding, and Baby. So they miraculously live by whatever means. And then they not Danny Trejo. Otis is broken out of the slammer by Richard Brake. And the whole while you get treated to how crazy Baby has become. She's covered in tattoos now. She's completely lost her noggin. She's very, very bizarre in this. She wears a Native American headdress. She's using a bow and arrow for a final showdown in this. She has gone complete psychopath. Not that she wasn't before, but she really has in this one. It's kind of weird, or I wouldn't say weird. It's refreshing, I guess, to see the development of characters. Like, even Otis in this one is, like, he's still an asshole. He still, like, hates everyone and everything. But there's a point where him and Baby they're like joking around, and she's doing like these karate kung fu moves just joking around, and he's actually laughing, and it was kind of weird to see him laugh when it wasn't for something destructive or psychopathic. Which that's one thing Zombie does, is he films to make you almost sympathize with these villains. Which it's kind of weird doing that and all. It makes things a little I guess gray area instead of just the good guys, bad guys. There's the cut right down the middle. There's nothing nothing there in that center piece there, which there totally is. And that's what he does well. Richard Brake comes in, breaks out Moseley. Baby Firefly's crazy as hell. She's almost like a Manson girl crazy now at this point. And they're treating it kind of like a Manson, like their court case as almost like Helter Skelter, the film. And like there's it's kind of like that with a mixture of natural born killers and the whole Mickey and Mallory thing, and how there's the free the three, as they were saying in this one. Which, the sad thing is we don't get very much of Captain Spaulding. He's very, very little in it. He's very, very, very sick. They actually put him down within the first 15 minutes of the movie. Like 10 minutes, Captain Spaulding is put to death, and he has one last little bit of dialogue, and it's bittersweet. You get to see a favorite villain go, and that's, I guess, you gotta have high stakes like that to make a film better. And that's one thing that all three of the films have had, is they all have had high stakes, especially Devil's Rejects. That one really, really did, because you lost several characters in the film, most notably Mother Firefly and RJ, and then you also lose Tiny as well. You're in the special features, you are treated to also a scene where not Captain Spaulding, Dr. Satan is in the hospital ER, and he bites off Rosario Dawson's throat. And that's in the special features of Devil's Rejects, which that's one of those things I kind of wish they kept, because I liked the Dr. Satan character. He's not mentioned at all in this one, which kind of is a bummer. So you're going on with the story here. They break out. Baby Firefly is going through constant parole hearings, and they all go horribly awry, and she shows how crazy she is. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. She gets broken out by the Firefly crew, which is Richard Brake and Bill Moseley playing Otis. Is again, Richard Brake was like the Night Wolf or something, like the Midnight Wolf or something like that. Very cool. He would do this howl. That was just awesome, and he had a lot of great one-liners in here. There's a great dialogue scene between him and Otis where he's talking about wanting to make pornography, and there's this whole thing about "give me your salami, mother effer," which is hilarious. Like him and Otis have a great chemistry together, which all three of them do. Richard Brake is great in this, which, it's hard to say he's not in anything. Even in his short little part in Halloween 2, he was good in it, and then, of course, in 31, he's awesome. Doomhead, he's the best character, I thought, in it, next to, what is his name? Poncho Moeller. He's the dwarf that was dressed up like Hitler, which is just funny in its own. But it's like he's trying to offend people because he's the mainstream extreme guy, as I would like to call him. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more about the story because you need to watch this before you can make a judgment. Please, please, please watch it. Don't just go by what a lot of really staunch critics are giving it, because there's some really bad reviews I'm seeing on this, which I don't think it deserves it. I thought it was a rather decent film. Like, on a technical side, 1 through 5, I'm going to give it a 3. On an entertainment side, 1 through 5, I'm going to give it a 3. So, it's a middle of the road. It's not a bad movie. It's okay. It's something that I feel there could be more to this. I would like to see a sequel to this with Richard Brake's character, because I'm not to give it away, he does get away at the very end, and he was just freaking top notch. I can't say enough good about how good about how he acted in this role. So we got a 3 and a 3, so we're going to give that a 3 overall. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'm not really sure what I got lined up 100% yet. I got a couple of ideas. I'm going to go ahead and watch something this afternoon or this evening to try to catch up, because I got a little behind this week because I wasn't around this weekend to really watch any movies or anything. I went out of town. Which, whatever. That's a whole nother story and a whole nother video. Alright, guys. I love your faces as always. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. Whenever it is you're watching this, I hope you're having a great time with some family and friends, doing things that make you happy, and don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. I know I don't have the biggest production value, but I am really trying my hardest to give you guys the best content that I can, and tell you what my opinions are of these films, because that's what it is all about an opinion, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So everybody looks at things different. So please, please, please check out everything I throw out on here, because I wouldn't put them out there if I didn't think they were worthy. Okay, guys. Peace as always.